Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we have a couple of interesting options here. We can go after both England and Lotharingia, and I'm hoping to get both of them this episode. But we can't get either of them immediately. So we're going to have to tick forward here, and that'll be fine. Are we still working on East Francia here? We are. 37% chance here. We can send him a gift for 21 opinion. That brings us up to a 58% chance. Okay. We're going to continue to wait on that for a little bit. We need to wait out our truce with Lotharingia, which is going to be up when? 5 years. 1 September 1361. And we need to wait until the new year before I believe we can go after England. We can sell our trivial titles. Sure, we may as well. And we have a faction here. You're too weak to send an ultimatum. It's just peasant rabble? Okay, whatever. I don't care about peasant rabble. Completely and totally irrelevant. You're a true and loyal vassal. Okay, so we are going to hop up over this way and try to spend a little bit of money. We've got a lot of money right now. I really do wish that there was some sort of an auto-invest feature. That would be really convenient for this. We should definitely get a city holding building here and a castle holding needed. Wild. Okay, we'll build a castle holding over here. That's exciting stuff. Definitely didn't expect to run across that. And we're just going to continue to upgrade some of this stuff over here. Let's see, level 4, and level 3. Cool. So we're just looking to spend down our gold here. I, again, really don't care on what. I just want to spend it. So this castle goes up to level 4. That sounds good. And this one up to level 4. Cool. I guess we can build this barracks. Sure. We're making so much money. It's ridiculous how much money we're making, for the record. We're making almost 500 gold a month right now. We can definitely work on continuing to upgrade these things over here. Castle up to level 4 always is good. This castle we can't actually upgrade. This is not within our territory. Exciting stuff. City up to level 2. I just kind of assume everything is our territory at this point. It's a reasonably safe assumption. We've grown a lot recently. And we have a lot of places that we can spend our gold. That's for sure. Unfortunately, we have a lot of gold to spend. And if I had the game unpaused while we were doing this, we would honestly never run out of cash. So we're keeping the game paused for the moment while we spend our gold down. And let's grab our merchant guilds. Cool. And what else do we have? We're just kind of passing our way through. You know what? Let's jump down over here. A lot of that stuff is pretty upgraded. A lot of this down here is less upgraded. Although, honestly, these guys should be upgrading their own by now. But we'll let them continue to get some upgrades going here. Cool. So we're down to about 1,000 gold left. And we'll spend it on those vast crop fields and on this expanded docks. Okay, we'll decline this ransom and we'll tick on forward. Beautiful. The Franconian culture, huh? They're good people. So he gains 10 opinion of us. What is his willingness to convert now? 73. Now 74. Let's go at least until the year tick. Okay, this is going on here. Murder preventer. Someone tried to murder us. What cruel degenerate was behind this? How rude. Okay, so after the month tick is now 75. We'll give it a go. He converted. Fantastic. Okay, so the Kingdom of England. This guy is now 16 and of age. So now we can recruit him, demand his conversion. We can't gain a weak hook on him, but that's fine. We'll recruit him and demand his conversion. Excellent. And sure, show in the Emir with his gold. But now we can go after England. And the question is, will that get us enough to make Britannia? 75 counties. It's going to be a good chunk of that. I don't think that's quite 75. I'd be surprised if it was. But we're definitely going to attack this fine gentleman here. So we declare the war, pushing his son's claim. There we go. His son will become our vassal, and we get the kingdoms of England and Daneland and the petty kingdom of Wessex. This guy only has access to 65,000 troops. This is just free. So we just get England for free here, and that's amazing. We're going to go ahead and drop a rally point here. I did see that there are some people from Alba who will join this, which is fine. I wouldn't mind getting a claim up over this way. That would be nice, or even better on Ireland. Yeah, that would be ideal, but we can't do that. That's not a legal war for us to declare. So we're going to go ahead and raise up our men-at-arms here and our levy troops. We know that we need around 70,000. So let's see how many we get here. 87? Sure, that'll do. Let's get our men-at-arms. Perfect. And we're going to go in and just land on his capital. Might has charmed our vassal. You're very perceptive. And we're just waiting out our truce with Lotharingia now. So these peasants are going to fire in 3 months. I really don't care about the peasants. They're not a problem. We're going to land right here and immediately win this fight. Now, we're not going to stack wipe, but that's okay. We don't need to. There's a lot of castles to siege out over here. That is a ludicrous sum of castles. Okay. We keep asking Samira if she has another over and over and over, and she keeps saying no, and we're like, well, okay then. I like it. So they're embarking. We're at 17% war score, and we're at 31% now. Yeah, we need to continue these sieges. Okay, a peasant's lot is to serve their lord. So the peasants declared on us. We're not shocked about that, and we're not threatened by it either. To be honest, we can drop a rally point here. Do they really only have 2,000 troops? 2,000 troops. Well then. Do we bring in a Holy Order? Honestly, we do. The Holy Order comes in here, and we can grab our, well, this guy will do. And then once he's done with that, honestly, the Holy Order can come on up over this way. Cool. So there's that taken care of. Excellent. We'll enforce those demands. No problem whatsoever there. And we're still making 216 gold per month right now, for the record. We do see these armies out over here. So I'm going to split off our bombards and about 20,000 troops. And we're going to head up over this direction and look to fight these. Wonderful. Now, I think he's hiring mercs here. Is that correct? Yes, he's hiring mercs here. Sure. That's fine. We're going to head on over this way and hope that we get there in time. And we do. Beautiful. Okay, so we need to siege up over here. We don't have a siege commander. A siege commander would be important. Nope. Nope. There we go. Cool. Do we bother to slow siege? I don't think we do. So we're 41% war score already. And here comes our Holy Order. Fantastic. We do get a new stewardship lifestyle perk here, and let's grab... Let's see, we have Architect already. Positions of Power, soon forgiven. Positions of Power. Cool. So we're going to head down over here. Challenge to board game. Get out of here with that. I've got bigger things to worry about. Excellent. How is... Our succession should be fine, right? We're on Ultimogeniture, so that's never going to be a problem. Cool. Our son has learned the Manding language through observation. Good for him. And we're just chilling at 54% war score right now. 58%. Okay. So, these sieges are going to be slow. There's a lot of high-level castles around here. The question is, where's the enemy at? I don't know, but we won this siege already. That was pretty quick. We do need a new chancellor, and that will be this guy. Beautiful. A scheme at court. Who could have ever seen this coming? Okay, so we've got 30 days on this siege. We should probably, we're taking heavy attrition here. We should probably spread out. So we're going to split these guys up, and then split these up. Something kind of like this. Send these guys down over here. This is okay. This needs to be split up, though. 16k? We could do something like this. Sure. And then we should probably split this as well. And that's 13k. So these guys would want to head up over to here. Okay. And of course, now that we just went through all that work of splitting up our forces, now he shows up. Isn't that just typical? So we're going to need to pile in over here. And I'd like to see about catching this guy up over this direction. And in fact, we can. So we're going to pile in over here. Are we too late? No, we are not. Beautiful. We're at 75% war score. We win this battle. And we win the siege as well. So we're going to head down over here. And I'm not going to bother slow sieging here. We're at 99% war score. 99%. Okay, we're just going to all pile down over here. This will be fine. No problems whatsoever. And if we get a breach, we'll assault this. If not, this will be over in 20 days. Might gave us 2 gold. Cool. Thanks, Might. And war is over. That is England annexed. Beautiful. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Cool. So, this guy is now our vassal, and he's the correct religion, so that is fantastic. He's probably going to have some issues. I think that's pretty clear. Hello. This guy is the wrong religion. We just got that changed over, but I guess he died and his heir did not change. So we're going to work on swaying this guy. Yeah, he's in the might accept category right now. So he is upset because he wants a seat on the council. What's he good at? He's actually a pretty good steward. He's identical to this guy, who's not a powerful vassal. So we'll go ahead and replace them. Fantastic. We should also work on converting faith. And that's certainly something that we'll do. Cool. Now, Lotharingia. We're still truced here. So we're just waiting on that truce. It's going to be another, like, 2.25 years. Our son is going to leave court. Whatever. I don't really care about that, to be honest. Wales exists. I'm checking in on these claims. Yeah, our de jure claims are not too major. Let's check in on Alba real quick. We've got a decent de jure claim on Alba. And I wanted to check in on the Empire title here. 43 of 75. Okay, so I figured that that would probably not be too much. We should continue to work on promoting culture, and that will be just kind of generally in this area. Cool. 6 years on that. I would still like to go after this guy at some point. There's not a lot that we can do there. Lotharingia is very clearly something that we go after. But we're truced for now. So the question is, what do we do at this moment? Well, we can work on developing England somewhat. There are a few locations that do need to be developed. So we can work on that, for sure. This would eventually get itself upgraded. I'm quite confident in that. Okay, this castle will get upgraded here, and what else do we have going on? Hello, this is a level 2 castle. Fantastic. Synergized friendship. Okay, I accidentally rejected him, but I thought that that was a ransom vassal. Ooh, a new holding. A city holding here and a temple holding here. Absolutely. What else do we have going on? I'm always surprised to find that there are holding slots that are not fully filled, but it's okay. We're currently upgrading over here as it stands, but I would definitely like to get a decent amount of investment into our new holdings, just to make sure that these guys can eventually upgrade themselves. That'd be the idea. We're missing 30 gold for that upgrade. Yikes. Okay, maybe this temple? No, they don't have cranes. Okay, this castle then. Done. We'll call that good. And Lotharingia is pretty clearly the next target. We do need to boost up this guy's opinion somewhat. It's already decent. Okay, this guy died. We gained critical stress there, but that's okay. I must press on. Yeah. So that's fine for now. We do need a new marshal. That'll be this fine gentleman here. And this guy died, our rival. So we lose 14 stress. What is this faction that just popped in? I don't think this is real. I think this is a fake faction. Their leader's already imprisoned. So I don't think they can do anything. We'll go ahead and decline this offer. We are declining all ransoms from here on out. We do not need the cash. And it'll be good. I do want to check in here. Yeah, we're on absolute crown authority. I wanted to double check that one. Sure, show in the emir. We're done here. Cool. This ransom is declined. And we know that this truce is going to be up in 3 years. 1 September 1361. Right. So that's going to be a little bit yet. No doubt about that. We could certainly go after our claims on Alba. It's just an earldom. I wouldn't mind at least grabbing these 3 counties. So we could do that. I would prefer to get the kingdom levels. 297 reasons. Yeah, fair enough. This is simply a lordship. This is a duchy, but it's only 1 county. So neither of those are particularly great, but they do work us towards getting the empire title. We have 43 of 75 required counties. So, of course, we need a lot, 32. That's a huge amount of counties. We're nowhere near getting that. But we do have time to burn here. Lotharingia is going to be done, and when that's done, we can create Germania. That'll give us a little bit of de jure out over here. Not a huge amount. We're mostly already on that de jure border, but it'll give us some. And then there's Italy down over here that we are truced to. Yeah, there's the County of Parma. There's our de jure territory over here. There's all of that. No doubt about that. We can usurp this duchy, which is interesting. We can also create a few titles. Those are all duchy level. I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, let's do it. Let's go after Alba here. We're going to seize the de jure lands. They can muster some 40,000 troops. It's pathetic. They're going to get very few. So we're going to raise our men-at-arms, and we're going to raise a few levy troops here as well. Let me get back into the proper map mode. There we go. We'll raise a few levy troops. Protected title revocation? Sure, whatever. He calls in the Teutonic Order. He's got 50,000 troops. Cool. I don't care. 50,000 troops is completely and totally irrelevant. So we're going to head on into this barony here. We can extort our subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? Why take a little when I can take a lot? So we're going to have to move out of stewardship focus reasonably soon. The primary reason we're in stewardship focus is not for the income. We're making plenty of money. We don't need to be here. The primary reason we're here is for the domain limit. And that does help quite a lot with increasing our personal power level. We can actually afford to get that a decent amount higher and continue to grow in personal power. So that's all something to consider. They are disembarking over here. That's interesting. Also, I never noticed Hadrian's Wall here before. That's neat. I guess I don't really play in this area all that frequently in CK2, or rather CK3. So yeah, Hadrian's Wall is there. I like it. I do want to go intercept their forces, but I also want to siege, and they're heading northward right now. Actually, they're just kind of chilling. If they're just chilling, we're going to go fight them. These are their allies. This is not them directly, but we did stack wipe them. And now we'll come back and not really do too much, but we'll head over here. We don't have a siege commander. We should definitely get that one. Might is just a cat. I'm not going to give you 300 gold because my cat was a jerk. So these guys want this barony title. Where is it? In France. Done. I don't care. They can have that all they want. We're going to come fight these guys for the prestige. There we go. And once we wrap this up, we will have ticking war score on our side. That'll be great. And then we're going to head up to Kelso. Fantastic. Of course she'll do that. Okay, so our heir is currently unmarried. And we should probably do something about that, to be sure. So we'll find a spouse here, and we're just going to sort by stewardship skill here. We're looking for someone who is of comparable age to him, but with good stewardship. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Good congenital traits, but of comparable age. That's fine. 37. Most of these with congenital traits are quite a bit older. Yikes. Well, here's a 16-year-old with no traits. It doesn't really matter. We always have the ability to create additional secondary spouses, right? So it'll be fine. This will just get us some heirs on the way. We're going to drop our slow siege and come up to intercept this force. We do not want them to hit our siege force. Our vassal was injured, and they're running away here, which seems reasonably fine. We're going to head up over this way, but we do catch some of their force here. Beautiful. This looks very clean. I think, yeah, feudal taxes are increased. I think winning this plus this siege wins the war. We'll head up here just in case, but I think that's it. Yep, war is over. So we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. It keeps wanting to go back to the Empire view for some reason. Cool. So, this guy's Zaidi. What do we got going on here? This guy is Catholic. We can send him a gift to boost him up to 24 opinion. Now he's at 18% chance. That is not very much. Strong believers, cultural tradition. Okay. Well, we'll continue to boost up his opinion of us. Do Zaidis get the offensive war malice? They do. Okay, just wanted to note that. And she's Catholic as well. I'm going to demand her conversion. We'll see what she says. She's probably going to reject it. Yeah, she did indeed reject it. We could imprison her. 91% chance of success, and if she rebels, no one goes with her. Okay, now we negotiate her release, and she can renounce her claims, but more importantly, demand conversion. I'd like the weak hook. I think that's more important than renouncing claims. So there we go. So she converts on over. Beautiful. Perfect. So she's now Zaidi. She's not very happy about it, but she's Zaidi. These guys are apparently a thing. I don't know what's going to happen if they rebel with this guy in prison. Does that just instantly end the war? I don't know. We'll see. It is 1360, and unfortunately the truce for Lotharingia is not up yet. So it looks like we're not going to get Lotharingia this episode just due to the truce timing. I was hopeful, but I don't think it's quite going to happen. We're going to continue to take forward here. We're slightly over a year away from that truce running up. We could break the truce, but I don't think it's worth it. We're in the clear to get Lotharingia. I'm quite convinced of this. This faction is weird. Very weird. We'll keep an eye on it, but I'm not too concerned. Now, this is very unsurprising. This guy's losing. Also unsurprising. So they're going to replace him with someone who is Catholic. And we're going to immediately try to convert him on over. So that's fine. They're not going to get independence or anything. Take this gold to make sure you're heard. Yes. We decline this ransom. Keeping an eye on this war here. Everybody here is angry because their vassal is of the wrong religion. That is something that will take time to deal with. As you can see, West Francia is still dealing with that. Yeah. So, like, Oh, actually, she's Zaidi, so that's okay. No problem there. East Francia, this guy does need to get converted over. He's at 31% right now. What is his opinion here from the gift? 19, so it only gained 2. Okay. That's fine for the moment. So I would definitely like to... This guy's actually clawing this back a little bit. We'll see if he ends up winning that, but I highly doubt he does. There's no way, right? I mean, the AI is incompetent, but maybe not that incompetent. If they lose this, I have questions. That's all there is to it. So we're about ready to declare this war. And I would love to get this guy converted on over. Only a 30% chance of acceptance now. Declining to convert is a crime. And he's apparently one-legged. Okay. Just checking in over here. 59%. This is definitely coming back. Fascinating. Okay, so we just need to make sure that these guys are remaining the correct religion, right? That's a major question up over here. Cool, we saved a fortune on the debased coins. And yeah, actually, hang on. What do we got going on here? Okay, yeah, Catholic. I was like, hang on a moment, is this guy Zaidi? No, he's not. That would have been very strange, for sure. Schemer discovered, huh? War against tyranny. Sure. I'll visit my court as I see fit. We could roll the dice here, but I don't think I'm going to just yet. It is, however, 20 September, and you know what that means. It's time for Lotharingia. So we're going to declare this, but it's also time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it keeps going back to the Empire title. Okay. Next episode, we are going to take over Lotharingia. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Emlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, Unisol, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.